Venom 2 just got delayed by Sony Pictures, and it got a new title, which is absolutely horrible. Let's break it all down. What's up, everybody? It's Josh. Welcome back to the channel. Smash that like button like Venom, and let's get right into this very sad news. I saw this pop up from The Hollywood Reporter, though Variety may have gotten there first. I'm actually not 100% on that, and to be honest with you, it doesn't matter. And man, it really felt like online we were like this close to getting the Venom 2 trailer. So now I'll read right from the report, and then we'll speculate a little bit about what this means, because believe it or not, folks, I actually think even more dates could move around. Let's talk about this. It says here the superhero pick is the latest Hollywood tentpole to move out of 2020 because of the coronavirus pandemic.
Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus!
Sony's Venom sequel is pushing back its release from fall of 2020 to summer of 2021. The studio also announced the movie's official title, Venom: Let There Be Carnage. Worst title ever. The movie was going to come out on October 2nd of this year. Now it will come out June 25th of 2021. Okay, so yes, this absolutely sucks. I actually thought Venom 2 would be one of the films that was pretty safe coming out in October of this year. You would think that things would be probably fine by then, but it's probably on the production side of things when it comes to Venom 2. They just don't know if they'll be able to get the things they need done for the finishing of that movie, maybe pickups, reshoots, and things like that. They're just unsure of how they'll be able to handle all of that leading up to the October 2nd release date. Now, of course, a lot of studios are seemingly really concerned about even when the economy opens back up, if people will be willing to go to the movie theaters. I mean, look, October is pretty close to November, and November is when we're supposed to be seeing the Black Widow movie. And so, you know, look, obviously Widow was much closer to being finished than Venom 2. That's the only reason I think Marvel Studios is comfortable putting Black Widow in that November release date, and they think the theaters will be back to whatever new normal is by then. So that is another thing that's making me think, okay, well, maybe with Venom 2, it's specifically a production problem. But there are a lot of movie theaters out there and studios trying to figure out how best to make the profits on these big movies, and maybe it's worth delaying them even further than they originally wanted to wait for things to calm down. I think many people are under the impression that theater attendance won't go back to 100% until there's a vaccine out there in the world, and the best guesses on when that could be streamlined and available to mass people would be sometime next year. So, you know, I actually think, believe it or not, even though dates have already been moved and Marvel just kind of bumped things into different, dates, that I would not bank on any of that being 100%. Like, literally all it would take would be something crazy, maybe a second wave, maybe we can't get a vaccine anytime soon, and even in next year, and things just go crazy. And so I think right now everybody's reaching for normalcy. Everybody's looking for some kind of security. We want to know what is going on. What I would tell you all is, I don't think anybody knows what's really going on, and I think that there could potentially still be things moved around. I think, you know, even that Black Widow movie is not 100% of a safe date. Even this idea that all the movies are going to be theatrically released is not 100% a safe bet. They could release these things digitally if things continue the path that they are on now with the virus and with the craziness in the world. So, number one, I would just say this is a pretty crazy sign to me, and I would also caution people that want to say, oh, well, this is definitely going to happen then, this is going to happen then. Look, we have no freaking idea at this point. And when it comes to trailers, because, you know, as I teased, we were all really excited to see when the Venom 2 trailer would come out. I would not bank on any trailers for any movies coming out anytime soon, because why would a studio want to spend money marketing a film if they are unsure when that movie's actually going to come out? That's part of the reason why I think there was a big debate had about putting Black Widow out on digital, because they had spent money promoting the film for its original release date. They're going to have to spend more money at the end of this year to promote it again and to get people to go back into the theaters. And so I wouldn't expect any trailers or promotion for any films anytime soon, and just forget everything you think you know about how this will go down, where the normal marks are for marketing, the teaser trailer timing, the release dates, and all of that. Literally, Nobody knows. But is there a silver lining with this? Of course there's a silver lining with this. Number one, it gives them even more time to tighten up the digital effects. This movie has no excuse to not just look absolutely incredible when we eventually do see it. There's also this possibility that whatever's going on between Marvel and Sony gets figured out in this interim, and perhaps there is an opportunity for Tom Holland to cameo in that film or to do a post-credit scene for that movie. There's potential for that. It's possible they even figure out a really brilliant way to tie this film to Morbius and potentially other Sony Marvel pictures. So there's a lot of possible things that could be good coming out of this sort of a delay. But the biggest opportunity they have is that they now have 8 extra months to decide on a new title for the movie, realize what a stupid title Let There Be Carnage is, and then they can change it to literally anything else would be better. But that's the unfortunate news, folks. Venom 2 delayed to 2021. RIP the 2020 release dates of all of these movies. Of course, let us know your thoughts about this. We can sort of cry together, be there for each other. And of course, let us know in the comments as well. Do you agree that this is a terrible title, or do you like it? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And now let's shout out Dan Sully. Indeed, it is Captain Marvel 2 that Tom Holland's Spider-Man is rumored to appear in the MCU next after his next movie. So shout out to you, Dan. Now let's ask another nerd card question before we get out of here. I want to know, what was the total box office gross for Venom #1? Probably higher than you think it was, but that question remains. What was the total box office gross for Venom 1? Answer that question in the comments section below. Another reminder, we are finalizing the teams for our trivia contest this week. If you haven't reached out and you're interested in doing some trivia with us on some live streams, hit us up. If you got a team of 4, or if you're a solo person looking to be put on a team, email us at thedenofnerds@gmail.com or hit us up on our social media. You can click or tap over there to get lost down a nerdy rabbit hole on some of our other content. Like this video if you liked it. And as I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video.